Welcome to the 59th Medical Wing Annual Award Ceremony. Please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of ruffles and flourishes and the national anthem, followed by the invocation by Chaplain Leatherman.
Just pray with me. Father God, we pause this beautiful afternoon, not only to acknowledge you, but to invite you here today. We invite you because it is you who made all of what is we are about to celebrate possible. You have breathed life into each of us and have instilled within each of us a purpose much bigger than ourselves. We serve. We provide the hands and feet, care and healing to those who selflessly serve and protect our nation. Today, as we extend a well-deserved recognition and honor to those that have been identified as performing above and beyond what is required, it is my prayer that you would not only bless those who are recognized today, but Lord, that you would bless those who went above and beyond, even without recognition. May they continue to serve with dignity and respect. In closing, I would be remiss if I failed to intercess on behalf of those who are in harm's way. I pray that you would protect them and return them back home safely. I pray all of these things in your precious holy name.
Thank you, Chaplain Leatherman. You may now be seated. Good afternoon. On behalf of our host, Brigadier General Ryder, we welcome you to the 59th Medical Wing's Annual Award Ceremony. Today, we honor the 2021 Annual Award winners and celebrate the achievements of all of our nominees. The Annual Award Ceremony recognizes those that have perseverance and determination, both as an individual and as an airman, and share the intensity and commitment to help others live up to their potential. I am Senior Airman China Stewart from the 559th Medical Group, and I will be your narrator for today's event. At this time, we would like to recognize the distinguished visitors in attendance. Beginning with our host for this afternoon's celebration, the Commander, 59th Medical Wing, Brigadier General Ryder, Janine Ryder. The Command Chief, 59th Medical Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Mark Sholkoff. We would also like to introduce our group commanders and senior enlisted leaders. The commander, 959th Medical Group, Colonel Jeffrey Buell, and the senior enlisted leader, Chief Master Sergeant Jose Diaz. The commander, 59th Medical Operations Group, Colonel Alicia Smith, and the senior enlisted leader, Chief Master Sergeant Michelle Ray. The commander, 59th Medical Support Group, Colonel Terrence Cunningham, and the senior enlisted leader, Chief Master Sergeant Natasha Williams. The commander, 559th Medical Group, Colonel Alan Hardman, and the senior enlisted leader, Chief Master Sergeant Daniel Cockrell. The commander, 59th Dental Group, Colonel Brian Vinn, and the senior enlisted leader, Chief Master Sergeant Dennis Leon. The commander, 59th Training Group, Colonel David Walmsley, and the senior enlisted leader, Chief Master Sergeant Rochelle Baker. The Biomedical Science Executive, Colonel Ian Ripchinsky. Although time does not permit for us to individually recognize all of you, we would also like to extend a warm welcome to all commanders, chiefs, senior enlisted leaders, first sergeants, supervisors, co-workers, family, and friends. The truth of it is, when you surround yourself with people who know what they're doing and let them do it, they will find ways to make you proud. Thank you for supporting our airmen. We would also like to give special thanks to our event sponsors, USAA, the 59th Medical Wing Top 3, the 59th Medical Wing 5-6 Council, and Nat's Naughty Works for handcrafting the beautiful awards. We are unable to have our guest speaker join us in person. Chief Master Sergeant Retired Juan Lewis, aka the Fire Dep Chief, has put together a pre-recorded message for our nominees and winners. We would like to begin our ceremony with remarks from the 59th Medical Wing Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Joe Kopp. Chief, the floor is yours.
I know that guy.
Hey, welcome everybody. COVID strikes again, right? 3 years in a row. This is not the format that many of you would have hoped for, that many of us would have hoped for. Matter of fact, the committee had a whole shindig, evening gala type thing planned. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That doesn't take away from the hard work and dedication that the wing has put into it. And I want to acknowledge the entire team. If you're here, can you please stand up for a minute? All right, there's 1, 2, 3. By themselves, right? And our nominees are winners because you're all group winners already. That doesn't happen by itself. That happens with a lot of hard work and dedication, a lot of support from supervisors, commanders, spouses, parents, kids, dogs, cats, whoever you love or loves you or pretends to love you. And you understand that because this has been another record year for the 59th Medical Wing, right? And so just a couple things right off the top of my head. 2021 was another record-setting year, right? The 59th Medical Wing has once again did things that we've never done before, right? Rolling out the whole vaccine thing and figuring out how that goes, figuring out how to inoculate BMTs, moving that whole population into the WASC and doing it there, and then finally returning it kind of back to Reed and all the thrash that kind of comes with all that, right? The stand-up of the testing, COVID testing, both at the WASC and at BMC, and then standing it down and standing it back up again, and standing it down and standing it back up again, all of those types of things. Meanwhile, all the folks in the background that you never see, that is the pure magic sauce making stuff happen, right? And so, if you are a member of the 59th Medical Wing during 2021, you give yourself a pat on the back because you did phenomenal, outstanding work. And And of those group of about 6,000 or so people that did that phenomenal, outstanding work, there's a handful with us here today that went above and beyond that. And so in a challenging and contested environment, in a stressed environment, in a resource-constrained environment, you all still went above and beyond, right? So some of you deployed to a couple of different locations, stateside or otherwise, in missions that you normally don't do. Some of you went and took care of some Afghan travelers, right, that we welcomed into this country, into the droves, and took care of them in a totally different way that we normally did, right? Delivered a lot of babies and did a lot of things that we normally don't do. And if you did go do any of those things, you were the folks that picked up the slack here at home station while the women went and did that tremendous work and still went above and beyond. And on every one of your award packages, it wasn't just your job that you did exceptionally well, it was additional things. Bringing your women along, teaching younger airmen, teaching your fellow NCOs, teaching your co-workers different processes, bringing them along, making them all better versions of themselves, paying it forward. And for that, I am eternally grateful, right? And so we're gonna recognize some winners, but you're all winners. You all won at your group level already, which is not an insignificant win when you look at the competition, stiff competition that you had. So my hat's off to all of you for winning at the group. My hat is off to your supervisors, your moms, dads, spouses, dogs, cats, whoever, right, helped you through all of that. And I know it's not easy. I know it's a lot of work that's gone into it. I appreciate you paying forward. I'm not going to take away from the fire of the chief's message. He's got a message for you, which I think will resonate with all of us as medics. But again, my heartfelt congratulations and gratitude for what you and the members of the 59th Medical Wing did over this tremendous year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief Joe Paul. At this time, we will introduce our 59th Medical Wing's finalists for 2021 nominees. Please stand as your name is called. We will now recognize our individual award nominees. The nominees for Airman of the Year are, from the 959th Medical Group, Airman First Class Crystal Vargas. Then the Medical Operations Group, Senior Airman Elizabeth Harold. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Airman First Class Jair Velasquez. From the 559th Medical Group, Senior Airman Alyssa Bambick. From the 59th Dental Group, Senior Airman Brianna Williams. From the 59th Trading Group, Senior Airman Monique Hernandez. From the 59th Medical Wing Staff, Staff Sergeant Yesenia Jacobo. Ladies and gentlemen, our Airman of the Year nominees. The nominees for Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year are, from the 959th Medical Group, Master Sergeant Melissa Lytelt. From the 59th Medical Operations Group, Technical Sergeant Melissa Francis. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Technical Sergeant Jamila Harbley. From the 559th Medical Group, Technical Sergeant Constance Cole. From the 59th Dental Group, Technical Sergeant Jose Torres Orocho. From the 59th Training Group, Technical Sergeant Gladys McGowan. And from the 59th Medical Wing Staff, Technical Sergeant Nilis Jared Noodleout. Ladies and gentlemen, our Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year nominees. The nominees for Senior Non-Commissioned Officer Support Group, Master Sergeant Alyssa Williams. From the 559th Medical Group, Master Sergeant Melissa Jennings. From the 59th Dental Group, Master Sergeant Christine Trejo. From the 59th Training Group, Master Sergeant Tiffany Harper. And from the 59th Medical Wing Staff, Master Sergeant Cynthia Carvajal. Ladies and gentlemen, our Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year nominees. The nominees, First Sergeant of the Year are, from the 59th Medical Operations Group, Master Sergeant Jamar Selfie. From the 559th Medical Group, Master Sergeant Yakov Mosley. From the 59th Dental Group, Master Sergeant Robert Davis. And from the 59th Training Group, Master Sergeant Mary Roby. Ladies and gentlemen, our First Sergeant of the Year nominees. The nominees for Company Grade Officer of the Year are, from the 959th Medical Group, Captain Nina Hoskins. From the 59th Medical Operations Group, Captain Tracy Hoover. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Captain Heather Brown. From the 559th Medical Group, Captain Courtney Ebeling. From the 59th Dental Group, Captain Michael Loida. From the 59th Training Group, Captain Autumn Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, our Company Grade Officer of the Year nominees. The nominees for Field Grade Officer of the Year are, from the 959th Medical Group, Major Paige Warren. From the 59th Medical Operations Group, Major Deborah Gomes. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Gazelle. From the 559th Medical Group, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Garner. From the 59th Dental Group, Major Caitlin Lee. From the 59th Training Group, Major James Moore. From the 59th Medical Wing Staff, Lieutenant Colonel Deborah Sims. Ladies and gentlemen, our Field Grade Officer of the Year nominees. The nominees for Civilian of the Year, Category 1, Non-Supervisory, are, from the 59th Medical Operations Group, Mr. Manuel Garcia. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Ms. Leonore Healy. From the 559th Medical Group, Ms. Leah Almario. From the 59th Dental Clinic, Ms. Caprice Fry. From the 59th Training Group, Ms. Heather Miralat. Ladies and gentlemen, our Civilian Category 1 Non-Supervisory nominees. The nominees for Civilian of the Year, Category 2, Non-Supervisory are, from the 59th Medical Operations Group, Mr. Frank Gonzalez. Lobos. From the 59th Wing Staff, Mr. Miguel Ramirez. Ladies and gentlemen, our civilian Category 2 non-supervisory nominees. The nominees for Civilian of the Year, Category 3 non-supervisory are, from the 59th Medical Operations Group, Ms. Belinda Gonzalez. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Ms. Megan Phelps. From the 59th Training Group, Mr. Richard Weber. Ladies and gentlemen, our Civilian Category 3 non-supervisory nominees. The nominees for the 59th Medical Wing Civilian of the Year, Category 2 Supervisory are, from the 59th Medical Operations Group, Ms. Maricela Gonzalez. From the 559th Medical Group, Mr. Rolton Lovett. Ladies and gentlemen, our Civilian Category 2 Supervisory nominees. The nominees for Civilian of the Year, Category 3 Supervisory are, from the 59th Medical Group Support Group, Mr. Ryan Calston. From the 559th Medical Group, Mr. Marcus Simmons. From the 59th Training Group, Ms. Nia Hackett. From the 59th Medical Wing Staff, Ms. Lola Caskey. Ladies and gentlemen, our Civilian 3 Category Supervisory nominees. The nominees for Outstanding Team of the Year are, from the 959th Medical Group, Pulmonary Respiratory Hyperbaric Flight. From the 59th Medical Operations Group, Imaging Services and Support Team. From the 59th Medical Support Group, Laboratory Flight. From the 559th Medical Group, Dental Clinic. From the 59th Dental Group, Randolph Prosthodontics. From the 59th Training Group, Medical Readiness Training Center. From the 59th Medical Wing Staff, Science and Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, our Outstanding Team nominees. Please join me in one final round of applause for all of our 59th Medical Wing Annual Award nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to play a message from our very special guest. As we mentioned earlier, he could not be here today. However, his words are just as powerful recorded as they would be in person. Our guest speaker is none other than Chief Master Sergeant Retired Juan Lewis, also known as the Fired Up Chief. After serving over 28 years in the United States Air Force, Chief Master Sergeant Retired Lewis has continued guiding and mentoring service members throughout their career via social media and guest speaking events. The Fired Up Chief is a highly motivated, highly dedicated leader, mentor, and coach. He has a unique style that is his own and stands out from the crowd. His ability to not only communicate with his audience, but connect with them is what makes him memorable. His message is full of pep, pride, enthusiasm, and passion to overcome challenges while riding the positivity train. As a speaker, he has had the privilege to share his gift with various crowds, such as professional and collegiate sports teams, schools, official military events, private organizations, and many more. He has fired up thousands of heroes to reach their fullest potential while drawing on his own experiences as they relate to overcoming personal challenges and achieving goals.
Hey, this is Fired Up Chief, aka a proud COVID survivor. You see, in April of 2020, I was in the mother of all battles fighting for my life. My life was turned upside down. I was in Germany, in and out of hospital, in Holland in a hospital, at a rehab center, back in the hospital again. While I was fighting for my life, I was just hoping that I can just survive. And once I got healed enough, I wanted to move back to the States, and I decided to come back to San Antonio. When I get back to San Antonio, my pep level is at an all-time low. Instead of fighting for my life, I'm starting fighting for my quality of life. And you know, you medics understand about the COVID long hauler syndrome. I tell you, those long hauler symptoms were like really kicking my butt, knocking me all the way down. My pain and exhaustion levels were at a 7. But every time I came over to the 59th Medical Wing, it bumped it back up to an 8. So I like to thank the 59th Medical Wing for like recharging my pep, for improving my quality of life. Some of you probably wondering, what is PEP? Let me go ahead and break it down to you. PEP stands for pride, enthusiasm, and passion. Every time I visit the medical wing, I always notice that PEP level is very high. For example, when I snooped on your Facebook page, I noticed Colonel Dixon, 50 years of service. Miss Jones, 37 years of service. My wingman, Chief Sinoff, over 25 years of service. That's a lot of pride off inside there. When I'm talking about enthusiasm, I think of the general and the chief. I look at them going to visit all the different duty sections with a smile. How excited the members are to see them come around presenting quality awards. How the members are excited to see them come around presenting out stripes. How the members are excited to see them come around and presenting a good catch award. Man, they're really excited. Keep that enthusiasm going. And finally, when I'm talking about the passion, I'm over the moon. I witnessed it firsthand. I'm all fired up. How the medics are so fired up about taking care of heroes, making that their number one priority. Man, I'm proud of you, and I know for a fact your general and your chief are even prouder because your pep level is at an all-time high. Your pep level had to be sky high as you welcome a new wing commander, as you sharpen your skills at ASSO events, as you continue to fight against the pandemic, as you reorganize in DHA, as you rolled out that new system called Genesis. I know you all been challenged, but guess what? You've been crushing it. And the reason you've been killing it is because of heroes like you. I overheard someone mention that the medical wing is full of all-stars. And I'm super excited because I get to speak directly to the dream team, to the heroes who are representing their wing. I want you to understand, to whom much is given, much is expected. The medical wing and the United States Air Force has high expectation of you. And I also want you to understand that last year's achievements won't be good enough for this year's challenges. Therefore, I like to share 3 pep nuggets to help you continue to be successful. Hey, first of all, I want you to remember that individuals win awards, but teams win championships. They always told me, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you got to take some heroes with you. The light is shining on you right now. But the real return on investment is when you ricochet that light and allow that light to shine on your teammates. Because in the end, it won't be about your position. It won't be about the plaques you have on the wall. It'll be about your impact and your contribution. So I encourage you to share your gift, to share your talents, to make your teammates better. Next, I challenge you to never allow your goals to be bigger than your dream. Keep on dreaming and dream bigger. When you look in the mirror, you're striving to be better than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. Because where you are right now is not where you're going to be in the future. you're going to continue to grow, you're going to continue to get bigger, you're going to continue to accomplish some amazing feats. Finally, I challenge you to do what you love and love what you do, and do it for the right reason. And when you're doing it for the right reason, you always get the right results. Don't compare, don't compete, don't complain, and make sure that you are having fun. Congrats again on your nomination. Win, lose, or draw, you're a winner because you dream big, you winning championship, and you're doing what you love and love what you do. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you. I'm just excited about what the future holds for you. And I encourage you to stay fired up, stay motivated, stay full of that pride, enthusiasm, and passion. A special shout out to Master Sergeant Ferrier Jones for motivating, coaching, and helping me put together this video. Thank you, hero. Sending much love to the 59th Medical Wing. Thank you for replenishing my pep. Warrior Medics, mission ready, patient focused, you guys are killing it. Fired Up Chief is out.
Thank you, Chief Lewis, for those inspirational words. Today's celebration culminates a year of hard work and dedication by not only the nominees, but all who worked side by side to forge a culture of excellence. We are proud of each and every one of our nominees. Winning is not getting ahead of others, it's getting ahead of yourself. And you have proven that you have the fortitude to lead the charge. For that, you should be proud. Brigadier General Ryder, Chief Master Sergeant Schulkoff, it is now time for the annual presentations. Please come forward. The moment we have all been waiting for, the 59th Medical Wing's 2021 Annual Award winners, starting with the enlisted categories. The 59th Medical Wing Airman of the Year is Airman First Class, Crystal Vargas. The 59th Medical Wing's Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year is Technical Sergeant Gladys McGowan. The 59th Medical Wing's Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year is Master Sergeant Angelina Couch. The 59th Medical Wing's First Sergeant of the Year is Master Sergeant Robert Davis. The 59th Medical Wing's Company Grade Officer of the Year is Captain Tracy Hoover. The 59th Medical Wing's Field Grade Officer of the Year is Major Deborah Gomes. The 59th Medical Wing's Category 1 Non-Supervisory Civilian of the Year is Miss Caprice Fry. The 59th Medical Wing's Category 2 Non-Supervisory Civilian of the Year is Miss Danielle Hill. The 59th Medical Wing's Category 3 Non-Supervisory Civilian of the Year is Miss Belinda Gonzalez. The 59th Medical Wing's Category 2 Supervisory Civilian of the Year is Miss Maricela Gonzalez. The 59th Medical Wing's Category 3 Supervisory Civilian of the Year is Mr. Brian Houston. The 59th Medical Wing's Outstanding Team of the Year is the Laboratory Flight.
Good afternoon. What a great event today. And I know it's not the event we expected, what we wanted, what we probably needed, because connection is what we want, what we need. I'm not sure everybody wanted to get into their mess press. But it does not take away from the celebration that is going on today. And so the first thing I want to do is thank all the supervisors, the peers, the colleagues, the family, the friends, as Chief would say, the cats and dogs, those you love, those you think love you, because it takes a lot of mentoring, coaching, patience, motivation, encouragement, and all of those things, because I believe that all of you individuals, the nominees and the winners, would say nobody got here by themselves. I will tell you, it takes a village to raise Janine being rider, and I am still being raised every single day. And I am very fortunate to have a partner like Chief Cholkoff, but I think we need to thank all that, and especially the family members. We recruit an airman, we retain a family, and to be on these individuals who are here today is not usually done in the 7:30 to 16:30 time frame. And so you are patient with their time, you're patient where their concentration goes and where their focus goes, and so I want to thank all the family members who are probably not able to be here today, but just know that we appreciate you. The second thing I would like to talk about is for our nominees. And so it's cliche, but you say everyone's a winner. But I think you have to remember something is that you are group winners at the 59th Medical Wing that has impact, whether you are talking about in San Antonio, whether you're talking at the MANAGCOM AETC, whether you're talking about your specialty, your leadership, and your professionalism that you bring worldwide, no matter where you are. And so it is not cliche. Everyone's a winner. You are a representation of what the 59 does every single day and the impact it has within this nation and in the world. And then to our winners. I know it took a lot of hard work. You were making sure that you were better every single day and that the airmen, your coworkers, and your peers were better every single day. You were making sure that we were doing things better, more efficient, and smartly in a time that we have to adapt every single time. We even have to adapt when we listen to our guest speaker, and you all did very well, and you had good listening ears. And so I know that you are going to do great things at the next level at AETC. I want to thank you for what you do every single day. I want to thank you for the impact that you bring, and I want to thank you that this motivates me. I don't know about anybody else, but these are things that you got to remember. Why do we serve? And we serve because of the people. We serve because of the patients, but we serve with who we serve every single day, and so this is motivating to me. And then my last thing is that this is a representation of the great things that the 59th Medical Wing does every single day. And so you are training our future medics, you are training them to be ready for the next fight, but you're training to take care of the best patients in the world, and that's what I really consider our patients are the best patients in the world and the most deserving. You are preparing for our readiness mission. When there is an issue, whether it's a CCAT, ECMO, if we are going to welcome 7,000 Afghans to Holloman, who do they call? They call the 59th Medical Wing, and 160 people processed and took care of them, to include delivering babies, taking care of people's chronic illnesses, and all of that. And you did it well, very well. Then we have COVID. You have vaccinated, you have tested. We currently have teams out in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Bangor, Maine. And I have to make sure every time I say Bangor, Maine, it makes me cool. And so we are always ready, you are always ready to answer our nation's call. And so 2021 has been a challenge. 2022 has its own challenges when you talk about MHS Genesis, COVID, and getting ready for what the world needs for the next fight. And so I just want you to know that I am proud and humbled to be your commander, and it's because of what you do and the impact you make every day. And so I again want to thank everyone who put on this ceremony. Airman Stewart, who wants to be, there's probably not a lot of volunteers to say, I want to do the wing awards ceremony, and I think that you did a wonderful job.